You must have heard about the trade war, where one president dropped one sentence and the markets came crashing down. Believe it or not, this is good news for investors. A long-awaited opportunity is here. The last time investors had this kind of opportunity was back in 2020. And we all know what happened back then. Hello everyone, my name is Flo. I am back again talking about money matters that concern us as investors. I share information from my over 20-year experience investing in financial instruments. If you haven't already, click the subscribe button because I have a few videos lined up for you at this time. And in the spirit of the symbiotic relationship we have on this channel, click the like button because it helps this channel a lot. I have an investment bootcamp coming up later this April. Stay tuned for details of that later in this video. A lot of people have been panicking at this time, asking, is this finally the time for us to sell our shares and run away because of this trade war? No, this is not the time. On the contrary, it is the time to start putting some money together so that you're ready to move in and buy shares at the right time. It's not even specific to one place. This is worldwide, anywhere you live. If you have been paying attention to the news since last week, you will see that the markets are tumbling down. Everything is in the red. It's the trade war. This trade war has been projected as being worse than the one that happened in the 1930s that led to a world war. Let's take a look at what the shares have been doing in recent times. Let's go back and look from 2 years prior. You can see how it was rising, and about 1 year ago today, I released this video telling you that it's time to sell if you want to sell any non-performing shares. It stayed about the same level for almost 1 year, and today, this is what we have. It's pointing downwards. This means your grace period to sell is over. The Nigerian stock market is not even a volatile one. Nigeria is not a big player in this trade war either, but you can see that the announcement from the USA was felt on the NGX on Monday, 7th of April, from this sharp drop you see here. From the Americas to Europe to Asia, it's the same story. From the oil companies to the airlines, big gadget companies, the tech companies seem to be still all right. Their investors are not panicking as much. This will affect all aspects of our lives in this cost of living crisis. So much attention is on cars because the US rely on Asia for cheaper cars. Did Donald Trump even consider this before starting this war? I'm not saying that when this is all over, all the shares that tumble down must recover. No, that's not what I'm saying. Companies that have been shaky may not recover from this. If you have been following my videos where I talk about how to check the health of a company, if you have been paying attention to the health of a company you hold their shares, you will know the ones that are shaky and you'll be able to predict which ones will be able to recover from all this and which ones will not. For the ones that will go from here, you still have the time to sell them off because it hasn't reached the bottom yet. I mean, if China is saying that they will fight till finish, it's not over till it's over. For the companies that have been strong all these years, this is not the time to sell. Rather, this is the time for you to start gathering cash. You know, set cash aside, keep mopping up cash that you will use to invest at the right time. Watch the trend like a hawk, pay attention to the news because yeah, this is where politics meets finance. One word dropped by one country, everything may go up or go down. Yeah, it's politics that drives the world. So pay attention to the news, and just when it starts to go back up, that's when to pounce in and take away your treasure. This is what they mean when they say buy the dip. A stock market that is always trending upwards is not good for an investor. It's trending upwards, you know, endlessly. Investors kind of, yeah, even though for the ones that you invested in already, you want it to keep increasing because that means the value of your holdings is increasing. But from time to time, you need a Black Friday. Yeah, this is Black Friday for investors. You need a dip so you can buy and dilute the ones you have already. And then it continues to rise. This is a great opportunity for investors to increase their portfolio, to make sure that you are all set up, ready to pounce in at the right time. I have an investment bootcamp coming up from the 21st of April to the 25th of April this year. So to make sure that you're ready, I have the link below. Go to that page and make sure that you meet all the prerequisites before you register. Okay, this is an absolute hand holding. I will guide you, hold your hands, and guide you through the setup process to make sure that you're all set to invest. By the end of the bootcamp, you will invest in the upcoming May edition of FGN Savings Bond and also have the confidence to invest in any important instrument. Yeah, all the instruments that make you money on the Nigerian market, you will be able to confidently invest in them. The link to sign up to the bootcamp will be below in the description box, in the pinned comment. Go over there, read the page very well. Please make sure that you meet all the prerequisites before you sign up. Okay, and immediately after signing up, send me an email and we'll start with the pre-registration. Let's go back to what happened in 2020. You can see the effect the pandemic had on share prices. While it did not affect the share prices of some companies, by March, GT Bank fell almost by half price. The same with Zenith Bank. This channel is not about investing in other climbs, but even if you want to invest in the S&P 500, it's the same modus operandi. Look at the effect of one man's announcement. Within 2 days, the S&P 500 dropped by 600 points, and it's still falling. This is a market that responds to news and politics as it happens. See the 6 months trend? And let's see more, 5 years. You can see the build up. Fun times for investors who are happy that the worth of their investment is increasing every day, and all it took was one announcement from one man. Let's expand the timeline to compare with the most recent market crashes. You can see that the 2008 crash that was regarded as a financial meltdown does not even hold a candle to this trade war. Look at how sharp the drop during this trade war is compared to the 2008 crash. In fact, since December 2024, S&P 500 has been on a downward trend. I guess that's as soon as Trump won the election, no? From December till now, the S&P 500 has lost 1,100 points, something like that. You see the effect politics has on investments? Yes. There's a close link between politics and your money. Meanwhile, for the whole of 2008 meltdown, S&P 500 lost a total of about 800 points. During the pandemic, again, a total of about 800 points were lost. In this trade war specifically, which is still in its early stages, 600 points have been lost so far, and China has vowed to fight till the end. For us investors, the only way we can join in this war is to stand by the sidelines, keep saving money that we use to strike, when the time is right. Don't forget to click the like button if you enjoyed this video. See you in my next one.